Welcome back, Love Tribe. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. And I hadn't uploaded since the new moon ritual. So I thought, why not? Jesse, my little messy boy, is out of town for the weekend. It's Friday night. I usually go to karaoke, but I am going out of town to Girard, Ohio, to the Metroplex Expo Center for a psychic expo. So if anybody's local and you'd like to come see me, it is at the Metroplex Expo in Girard, Ohio. Just Google it. You'll find directions. So, I was kind of baffled or amazed by the collective read for, I just saw 7-Eleven, which is my birthday. The collective read during the new moon ritual was so twinny, so twinny in nature. And so, I don't know, I thought I'd come on here and we just do an impromptu reading for the collective energies right now. It is the equinox. I might even title this Collective Energies for the Fall Equinox. But I didn't pre-shuffle anything. I didn't even know I was going to be coming on here, to be honest. I'm trying to decide what deck I want to use. Well, let's start with some oracles. That's what I'm hearing. So, what do we want to start with, Spirit? Let's start with this beautiful Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. I've been kind of digging these lately. Oh, as far as announcements, guys, if you'd like your own personal private reading, everything you need to book is in the description box below. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. If I resonate with you and you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe. If you hit the wiggly bell, you will never miss an upload. Here in TR's Tarot Talk, we actually channel direct spirit messages. I am a channeler for twin flames, not just twin flames, but for people who resonate with being on an ascension journey, a spiritual awakening journey, or really anybody who resonates with the content. Okay. But if you hear us talk a lot about ascension, that's why I am a twin flame ascension coach. And if you feel that you are on a twin flame journey and could use some guidance, everything you need is in the description box below. And as every other month, we do a gratitude drawing. The gratitude drawing this month is going to be a free reading and probably one of my twin flame journals. I don't know, guys. I'm struggling with this because I have a lot of viewers that are out of the country. So I'll get back to you. I still need to pray and meditate on that a little bit because the postage is so exorbitant for the stuff I've been giving away, like decks, 2 decks of cards, a journal, a crystal. It weighs up and then it gets very, very expensive. So I'm still praying and meditating on that, but we will have a gratitude drawing on November 1st. And if you watch my content, you will find out what that is probably really soon as I get clear on how I want to do this again. So definitely a free reading that's included in every one of our drawings, but the other stuff I'm going to have to really take some reflection on. Okay. It might have to be light stuff or something. I don't know. But anyhow, the only other announcement I have is Patreon. If you're interested, there is a description or a link in the description box below to join my Patreon account, which is a paid membership. And everything you need to check that out will be on the original page. Patreon page tells you what tiers I have and what is available in those tiers. And if you resonate with being a twin flame, I would recommend you join in the 1111 or 2222, because that's where I do most of my channelings. Yeah, just go check it out. It might be something you like, maybe not. But if you are a member of the 1111 or 2222, which is the higher two ends of the tiers, you get a $40 discount once a month on a private pre-recorded reading. There you go. See, I'm supposed to promote myself, but I never want to. So let's just start this reading already, shall we? All right. Collective energies for the fall equinox, please. Collective energies for the fall equinox, please. I'd like one more card for the fall equinox, please. Fall equinox. Oh, I got two more. All right. Oh, three more. Pardon me. All right. So we'll just take them all because we're doing a collective reading. And collective means it will not resonate, or all of it may not resonate with you, but take what resonates, because there is definitely going to be something here for you if you were called to click on the video. All right. So again, in collective readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm reading for many people. Okay. All right. So we have ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. When I get the energy of ask for help, it's usually for those who feel like they are confused or struggling with new energies, right? Energies of decision making, or it can be vibrational too. Maybe you've been struggling vibrationally with doubts or fears or lower vibrational thought patterns. So always remember that in the realm of the angelics, or spirit in general, there is a law of do not interfere, non-interference. So if you need help, you must ask. All right. That's the only way they can help is you have to give them permission. Okay. Because you are a free will being in the matrix at this time. All right. Your next card for the collective. Oh, I love Siamese kitties. Look at this Siamese kitty. So we have lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Now, guys, I'm going to clarify these with tarot too. But that could be anything, right? You might have lost some money. Maybe it's in the dryer. Maybe it's in a pocket of an old jacket. It could be a crystal. I lose crystals. It's weird how crystals come to me when I need them and just kind of disappear on me when I don't. And so this could be anything. But if you feel like you've missed something or lost something, but this says even when you don't realize it was lost. So sometimes things leave our awareness without our awareness. And the fairies of the lost and found can bring those things back into your awareness. Sometimes it's even a lesson that needs to be looked at or revisited or cleared, right? So that's pretty broad, but we're going to clarify with tarot too. Right now, we're just getting general energies for the collective for the fall equinox. Summer too. Summer is going away and fall is coming. So, maybe you didn't even realize that you lost autumn because you didn't really, but it could be that things are coming back around. That I'm hearing cycles. I don't know why. So I'm just going to put that out there. What comes around goes around, right? What was lost is once found again. All right. So next we have motivation. Now this one I've been feeling. I've been going to the gym My promise to myself was 3 days a week, but man, I've gone 4. Let me see. I went Sunday. Sunday's the beginning of my week as far as working out. So I went Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I went 5 days this week. I'm kind of feeling it too. But motivation. Look at this. This, I don't know why, but this makes me think of uh, the Wizard of Oz, the Glenda, the Good Witch. I don't know why. The colors, maybe. But it says motivation. When spring approaches, there you go, spring. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So for some people in the world, and I do have a lot of viewers from around the world, they could be entering spring as we're entering autumn. But what I'm hearing is motivation, spring into action. The energies are ripe and rife is what I'm hearing for new not so much new. When I said new, I kind of got checked by my spirit guides. It's not new, it's just fresh. So with the lost and found, it's something that wasn't new that maybe you put on a back burner for a while, is now coming back around fresh, feeling new, but not new. Okay. And with it comes motivation to want to start feeding it energy again or interacting with it again, whether it's a person or a situation or, a project. But I'm hearing that you might decide to clean your house and come across something you forgot you had, and now you're like, oh, maybe I want to learn to play that guitar I bought at a garage sale 2 years ago. Or maybe I'd like to start crocheting or knitting, or maybe I want to paint or whatever. It could be anything, right? But it's motivation. It's motivating you for fresh energy. All right. Then we have moderation. All right. And look at this angel is sitting at a table eating and having tea. Says, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try eating mindfully and healthily. Allow the fairies, or not allow, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. All right. So what I'm hearing is check in with your body, For me personally, I kind of gave up on diets. They don't really work for me. Self denial or denying myself the things that I want leads to me doing really well for a while and then falling off the wagon and binging it. So moderation is my new motto. And so maybe you guys have been motivated lately to find, look, because you got motivation, moderation, lost and found, ask for help. So anything that you've been struggling on finding motivation for in your life, you might be able to find that motivation through asking for help and learning moderation, right? Learning that a little bit of what you fancy is fine, but not binging it, no matter what it is, whether it's YouTube videos of moi or, advice or food, even working out. I'm going to be out of town for the weekend, so I won't get to work out again until possibly Monday. So moderation, don't push yourself. Yes, there will be a gym at the hotel I'm staying at, but I don't know that I will feel called to do that because an overkill is an overkill, right? So ask for help. Motivation, lost and found. If there's something that you lost motivation for, you might be finding it. And it might have to do with behaviors, cycles, patterns, moderation. Bottom of the deck energy is manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation rule number 1. All right, write down, get clear about your intentions, especially if you're starting any kind of a new behavioral pattern. I made a commitment to myself because habits are formed through consistency. And this kind of feels like there is advice for the collective right now about no matter what it is, whether it's a project that you've been wanting to work on, a job that you've been pursuing, or a change in your diet, a change in your habits, your behaviors, self-love, self-care, taking care of investing in yourself, right? Actually helps with manifestation, believe it or not. When you start loving yourself and building yourself up and motivating yourself, you feel good. That gets that solar plexus chakra bright and shiny and poof, right? Which, by the way, manifestation is in the color yellow, which is the manifestation chakra, right? So this feels really good. It feels like no matter what it is, because it's going to be different for each of you, what Spirit is saying that in the fall equinox brings the change of seasons, brings a change of energy. And that change of energy brings in fresh energy. Maybe not new energy, but fresh energy. Maybe a motivation to restart or really commit to something that maybe it's even your New Year's resolution. It can be anything, guys. Anything. I am going to clarify with tarot. And I'm not using reversals tonight because we're looking at energies. We're not looking at blocks at the moment. We're looking at the energies. So now remember, when you clarify, you get more detailed, oriented. So that goes from the broader spectrum to a more narrow spectrum. So remember to only take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate and just the general energies did resonate and you were like, oh, I know what she's talking about, go with that. Because as we clarify, we kind of start excluding certain scenarios and including general or specific energies. All right, Spirit, tell me about the ask for help for fall equinox energies for my viewers. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So ask for help. That's a teacher or guidance. You know, the Hierophant is always a student teacher. I look at them. They're not the master, okay? They are like a medium. There's somebody who bridges the gap between the knowing and the learning. I know that's a weird way to say it, but I look at them like master teachers, but not, or I'm sorry, master students, but not master teachers. Does that make sense? I always look at the Hierophant as a medium, as somebody who is the go-between the master and the student. How's that? So we've got the 2 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So ask for help any place that you feel an imbalance, any place you feel lack, anything that you have been feeling stuck in or unwilling to let go of, right? The energy of back and forth, unable to really release something is what it looks like. If you're having trouble deciding how to release something, maybe even a bad behavior or bad, not behavior, but like a a cycle of procrastination, ask for help. You have a medium available. In me, I'm sure in others, you can ask people, friends, people that you trust, people that you know have the wisdom, okay? The go-between, source, the master, and the student. So don't forget to ask, especially if you feel imbalanced in money, because we do have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. If money resonates with you, it can also be value, self-worth, right? If you're feeling off balance and protective of your finances or your self-worth, then don't be afraid to go to the top dog, right? And ask for help. And there's plenty of available help, physical and non-physical. All right, so tell me about the lost and found for the general energies of the fall equinox for my viewers. The lost and found. What is lost? What is found? Can I get, okay. Ooh. All right. So, you know how I told you that I wasn't taking reversals? Well, when they come out very obviously in reverse, I do take them that way. I don't believe in coincidence. So we have lost and found. We have lost love. Somebody who needed clarity. This could be you. This could be a person. This could be, because Two of Cups isn't always love. Sometimes it's partnerships. It's two people who are in the same energy. All right. So again, we've got a 2. I'm looking at choices here. So better choices that are congruent with your higher self and your mini-me, your 3D self, right? For some of you, it's love and romance. It could be with the Pisces. Or an Aries. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. If you watch my channel and you resonate with being a twin flame, this could be somebody that you have feelings for that was hung up trying to gain clarity, finally finding that clarity and returning with boss-like energy, right? Determination. The Emperor is somebody who, it can be a boss too, guys. So if it's in finances and career, then this could be a choice to possibly become self-employed too, because I look at the Emperor as that's top dog, right? There's nobody, they're top of the food chain, right? And so take it as it resonates, but I do see that Spirit is saying that you're facing a choice. You've gained some newfound clarity. That's why it's lost and found. The Hangman in the reverse says that the clarity you were seeking, or that your person was seeking, or the situation was seeking, is now kind of finding that clarity and maybe balancing out and opening up. Just saying, take it as it resonates, okay? I'm going to put him down there. All right, tell me about the motivation for the collective. There we go. All right, so we've got, I told you I felt like cycles, okay? So we've got, the World card came out first. And then we had the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So again, if this has to do with money, this is a cycle of lack because of asking for help. Maybe you've been, with that juggling card, maybe you've been overwhelmed with too many tasks, too much to do, and not feeling like you were compensated enough for it. And so the ask for help from the angels and from the Hierophant is somehow giving you some clarity around how to make a choice. And if it's, like I said, if it's in finances, it could be choosing to go off on your own, to walk away, to end a cycle, to be motivated to walk away and end something that probably was feeling a little bit, because for me, the Five of Swords is wanting to win no matter what the cost, you know. Sometimes we can be out of balance wanting to win no matter what. And we'll stay in a situation and feed it and feed it and feed it and feed it because we just want to win, right? Emperor energy. And so maybe a cycle is being ended by you walking away from something that you fought really hard for. And it was like a hollow victory. Maybe you even won it. And once you got it, realized it was a hollow victory. Now that's in finances. In love and romance, I feel something a little different. I feel like like this person, your counterpart, right? This Two of Cups energy with the higher or the Emperor, whether that's you or your person, either way, somebody ended a cycle by walking away from by being motivated to walk away from a situation that no matter how much they fought for it, it wasn't bringing, it was like unrewarding. Even if they were to have won it, it felt unrewarding. And so for some of you, somebody could come back that you thought was gone because they're walking away from another cycle or they're motivated to walk away from something that didn't serve them, something that they had been clinging to and fighting for. And this could be your energy too. You could be walking away. But see, if this is in love and romance, these are positive cards. So I don't feel like this is a breakup. I feel like this would be a makeup after a breakup. Okay. Somebody that was motivated to walk away from something else and return. It feels more like a returning than an ending, which is a returning for you, the viewer, and an ending in another situation in their life. All right. If this has to do with a project, I feel like you were, maybe when you asked for advice, needed to make a choice, you received the answer of return to something that you once enjoyed, because when you walked away from it, you were no longer enjoying it. But I feel like you will if it's returned, right? Lost and found. It's a return, guys. I'm feeling a return. Take it as it resonates. And moderation. Tell me about the moderation, please. For my collective, tell me about the moderation in the fall equinox. What is the moderation? 2 more, please. All right. All right, so moderation, the Queen of Velvet waiting, and she's sitting in the upright. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 women sitting here and both have something in their hand, something that they've been pining over, something they've been wanting. I read intuitively. I know what the Queen of Pentacles means, but I also look at visuals. Here are 2 women holding something in their hand that they are vying for, that they are longing for, that they are wanting. Okay. Ace of Wands, something they desire, something that they want. And then the 8 of Wands. So you go from 1 wand to 8. So this could be anything. This could be food. This could be addictions. This could be love, romance. It could be money. But it's going from 0 to 100 in 6.5 seconds, right? It's like there needs to be moderation. Now, this could be communication. This could be sex. This could be, I'm hearing communication for some of you. This is, I'm hearing slow your roll. I don't know what that means. Because the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. This is somebody who thinks things through. This is somebody that doesn't like this energy, is what I feel. This is somebody if this is romantic, this could be somebody that you might scare off if you come on too heavy, too quickly, too passionately. Yeah, you need balance. We're back to the Two of Pentacles. Balance. Six of Pentacles with the two. We've got 222. So if that's an important number for you. So whatever this is, like I said, you guys already know, I'm sure, because when I watch videos like this, as the reader cues in on certain situations, whatever resonates with me, I've already kind of got, right? So whether this is love and romance, finances, career, whatever this is, this could be a hobby. This could be working out. This could be changing behaviors and patterns. This could go back to, with that moderation. If you're just starting something, like I kind of just started the gym. I've been going for about 7 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. It could be a warning for me even to slow my roll so I don't harm myself or hurt myself. Be logical, be smart, right? Take your time. You don't have to. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what I'm hearing. So if this is love and romance, maybe with an ace, maybe you've met somebody new and you're wanting to really create a lot of forward movement very quickly, because maybe you've been sitting around for a hot minute, pining for somebody or something, or procrastinating, right? Because we have motivation. This could be somebody, she's the queen of velvet waiting. This could be somebody who indulges in the procrastinating. And then, it's like going from 1 to 8, like that. And so it feels like something is returning and there will be a choice to make. And I feel like whatever is returning is something that you or somebody else walked away from in the past and is now motivated to return. And if you've been waiting for whatever this is for a while, try to be logical. Try to be balanced. I keep hearing balanced, right? Don't push things too far, too fast. And that could be in all areas. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It could be all. All right. So, yeah, because under that is the two, the twos, a choice to balance things out. It's if you're giving too much, allow the other person to be generous and give back. If you really want this to move into something for the future. And even if it's a new workout routine, or if it's a new job, or if it's, cleaning your closets, whatever it is, it's something that you put off, procrastinated on, or something you walked away from, something you didn't act on. and it's returning. And if this is not your energy, if this is like somebody you're dealing with, then they have found some enlightenment. They've found that they had too much on their plate and had to ask for help. And that brought them to a place of decision making on what was right for them. And it looks like what is right for them is this Two of Cups. They've had clarity about what it is they want, and now they want to take action toward it. But that action is by walking away. So I'm getting many different scenarios. Take what resonates. If you've been waiting for a long time for somebody, and they all of a sudden, because it's Mercury retrograde, I forgot to mention that. Mercury retrograde does bring things back around, especially people from your past. It's an opportunity to revisit and create closure, or to create a new beginning. And it looks like you're going to have a choice. That's what I see, no matter what it is. All right. So let's take a look at manifestation. What is the manifestation? Clarify manifestation for my collective, please. Clarify manifestation for my collective. One more, please, Spirit. All right. Ooh, we've got Three of Cups. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I got to look at this. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. See, guys, no matter how much I try to spin everything, I'm always brought back to romance. I don't know why. But anyhow, so manifestation. So what have you been manifesting? Union, right? And it might come in really quick. Like this person might start communicating really fast with you. And I think for some of you, you might feel a little guarded. This King of Swords energy, this could have been you waiting for a long time for somebody to figure out what they wanted. And now, you know, you've manifested, they've manifested an opportunity to go on a date or have a conversation or, you know, have coffee. Union energy. This is celebratory. It's happy. It's foundational, right? But it looks like whether this is your energy or your person, somebody's come a long way. Somebody has had, we went from the we've got the Seven of Wands now, right? So this is, I don't know if I should be fully open to this. Maybe I should be a little bit cold, right? It's a head over heart decision. This is a choice again. The Lovers is a choice card. It's a choice about something that is very divinely guided, something that is it's a major arcana. It's a major decision, right? And it usually has to do with two people that have a connection. And so you very well might, in the fall energy, be manifesting a reunion with somebody, and it comes in so suddenly, like 0.6 seconds goes from 1 to like 8. And so you want to back off a little bit. You might become this King of Swords and back it down from an 8 to a 7. You're like, let's take our time. Let's do this in moderation. I feel like you had a glow up, like you had some kind of a awareness or a lesson that you learned because you asked. And I think you went from not knowing your value or your worth to realizing your value. And so if something comes in that you thought was over, You thought it was over, the world. I didn't take any reversals, remember? If I had shuffled and it come out in reverse, it could be a cycle that's not over. Something that there was a lot of conflict around. Fives. Fives represent change. Five of Swords. Conflicting thoughts, conflicting communication. I'm telling you, it feels like a return. Again, with the Six of Pentacles. And again, I don't know that you're ready for it. I don't know that you trust it. I think you're ready for it. I just don't know that you trust it, whatever it is. Because you're doing great. Like, you've worked very, very hard to get to where you're at. You know your worth. This is you. I did it by myself, with or without, or in spite of anybody else. I've been creating my future, right? Ooh, balance, balance, balance. There's a lot of balance here. This person might have left you. I'm going back to person because it's what it feels like. I've got to be honest. It feels like somebody might have left you out in the cold, might have ditched you. And now they see your worth because you see your worth. So you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And so going from the Nine of Pentacles, that's pre-Empress energy. Where'd it go? Down here. Going from the Nine of Pentacles, finding your balance after feeling like you were no good, like somebody left you, somebody didn't see your value, somebody abandoned you, right? And now look at it. It's like you see your value, you see how far you've come, and they do too. And now look at, here they are, showing up, wanting to smooth things out, wanting to be in calmer waters. And now we've got a divine counterpart. We've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Holy shit, guys. So this could be a return. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean union, like you're going to get married, everything's going to be fine. What I'm seeing here is a trigger. I'm seeing somebody might come back around to trigger you back into this energy here, to motivate you to reconsider, to, this person is a motivation. I look at twin flames or divine counterparts as motivators, right? Catalysts to show us where we've been stuck in cycles, and where we've been afraid to walk away or stuck in that thinking. I feel like this is going to trigger you back in this abandonment wound and make you feel guarded, make you want to make a choice. But this person is showing up in the Six of Pentacles. It's been there twice. All right. Now they're not going to appear to you like a king, right? They're showing up as a page. But what Spirit's saying is they have learned something, possibly with that Hanged Man and Emperor energy. We have two kings here. This could be a conflict between two different people too. A fire sign and an earth sign. I don't like saying that, but I just honestly feel like something's coming back around. Someone is what it feels like. It's coming back around. They might trigger you, and you're going Four of Cups. You might not really be ready. Moderation. You might slow the roll. You might just say, "Ooh, I'm a little guarded." Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Wanting the Six of Pentacles. Wanting balance, because we had the Two of Pentacles, and we had the Six of Pentacles twice. I have a feeling like somebody might have walked away from you because they were stuck in a cycle, and they're being motivated to return, is what I feel. And wouldn't it go figure, because it is Mercury retrograde. So that was interesting. That took a turn. Again, I always try to cover finances. If this is about money, if it's about a job, if it's about your health, it still comes back to moderation and being smart, making wise choices. Don't open yourself up too quickly to expectations, right? Be in the now moment. Don't be throwing your energy out there in the future, expecting some kind of an outcome. Allow this to unfold naturally, is what I'm hearing. So whatever it is, whether it's a job, it could be my workout routine, it could be anything, but it's, don't repeat old patterns. You've learned something, somebody's learned something, and slow it down just a little bit. Okay. Be in the now moment. Don't be projecting your energy into the past, because the past don't exist. Don't project it out into the future because it hasn't been created yet. Just try really hard to slow it down a little bit and reflect on it. Four of Cups isn't always no thank you. Four of Cups can be a fear. It can be wanting to say no thank you because you're afraid that you will lose the grounding or the footing that you have created, right? So if you're known to procrastinate, and this is about a workout routine, then, if you burn yourself out, you might fall back into that old routine of, I don't want to work out. No, thank you. Right? But Spirit's saying defend your stance, whatever your stance is, and whatever this resonated in, defend your stance and slow things down. Slow and steady, moderation. We had moderation twice, right? We had the Temperance card, which is moderation, divine timing, alchemy, healing. And so, yeah, it just feels to me like something is about to return for you. And whatever that is, you're going to want to slow and steady, be the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Not really the turtle, because I didn't get the Knight of Pentacles, but it's going to move. It's going to pick up momentum quickly. And you may want to slow the momentum down some, because it's a new beginning, and new beginnings need to develop slowly. Or not so slowly, but not so quick that you burn out, okay? Don't let it get away from you. That's what I just heard in my head. Don't let it get away from you. All right. So I wasn't really wanting to do a romance reading, but that for some of you was definitely a romance reading. So I'm going to get you some advice. We're an hour into this. We're going to get some advice. And I'm going to leave it general. It's a general reading. I'm not going to do love and romance. You're going to have to apply it as it fits for you. But I am going to get you some advice. And we're going to call it an evening. All right. So from the Mindful Collective affirmation, what do you have for the collective? Spirit. I'll take both. I'll take the bottom deck energy and the one that I drew, because we had ask for help, and the bottom energy is prayer. And we talked about slowing things down, taking our time, and we got time. All right. So it says, too often it feels as though the hours turn to days, the days turn to months, and the months turn to years. And suddenly, the days of our lives have passed in the blink of an eye. But perhaps there is a reality, one where we don't think of time as something separate to us, What if, in fact, time is actually a product of us? What if then it is time that originates from us and not the other way around? It is when we start to realize that we are one with time when the magic happens. Now, I'm going to channel for you because while I was reading that, I was getting a very clear vision. So we saw the Queen of Velvet waiting. We saw the moderation card. They both looked like there was something that they were holding in their hand that they were wanting, desiring, manifesting. Okay. And I have a feeling that whatever this is for you, and if it's a whomever this is for you, I'm feeling impetuous, fast moving energy, probably in communication, not so much in physicality. And I think when this communication comes in, or an energetic surge, if it's not relationship, it's like Spirit saying, you don't have to be rushed. If you feel rushed, if you feel imbalanced, if you feel like you need to slow things down, you are capable because you create your reality. So 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Temperance. What you engage in and how you engage in it is a choice. You had twos all over the place. And so time, just because you waited a long time for communication or action or motivation or energy or whatever it was you were waiting for, doesn't mean that when you get it, you have to burn it out. You have to like, okay, I've been waiting a long time. I'm going to get on the bus and we're going to go with this, right? Slow down. King of Swords energy. Reflect, right? You've worked really, really hard to become that 9 of Pentacles and that Empress. And it's okay to have healthy boundaries and to be in a energy of moderation. It's okay to say, all right, let's slow this down a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see where we are, what we've learned. Let's think about where we're going, right? And if it's me and my exercise routine, Spirit's saying, what happens when you become an overachiever, Tracie? You tend to burn out, right? Ace of Wands, that's a match, right? Light me up. And it burns bright. But the thing is, if you don't have moderation, it will fizzle and eventually burn out. And the burning out is a pattern that possibly you in this situation or person have experienced many times, causing a runner chaser or a workaholic versus procrastinator energy. And so maybe it's time to do things differently, to break the cycle and to just slow things down and create from the now energy, not the past, not the future. Just be in the moment and choose those twos, that 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. What was the other 2 we had? There was another one. Oh, no, it was the Lovers, right? Choices. So you're the creator, Emperor, King of Wands. You can absolutely create the energy that feels right for you in any given moment, and to have healthy boundaries, right? Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You've had an enlightenment. I think that's what's cleared the energy for whatever's returning to you, whether it's motivation, energy, projects, romance, whatever it is, you've manifested it through being that Queen of Pentacles, right? And that moderation card, that lady was holding something in her hand that she desired. And she desired it so much that she just wanted to consume it really fast, or too much of it, right? Maybe that's a pattern that you've had in this dynamic that needs to change. And therefore, know when to show up, know when to walk away, know when to act, know when to pause, know when to give, know when to receive. All right. Bottom of the deck energy is prayer. In times of need, in times of hurt, in times of anger, it is easy to turn outward and focus on what we do not have or what we want most. But remember, gentle soul, you are always allowed to ask for guidance, to ask for help, to ask how, to ask why. Do not forget that you are never alone. There's that you are not alone again. The divine is always with you. To seek it, my love, all you need to do is turn inward. I love you guys. That's your reading. I hope it resonates. Take it as it resonates. We're talking about the fall, the change of the seasons. We're talking about something that might be returning to you through Mercury retrograde energies. Well, we've got like 6 planets or something. Last checked, I don't know now. But we've got a lot of retrograde energy. So something that was lost might just come back around. And I think Spirit's advice to you is just take it one day at a time. Don't put a lot of expectations on it. Form new habits through slow, steady progress and wisdom, right? With the Hierophant, the ask for help, the Hanged Man in the upright or reverse, which is clarity, and the Emperor. I mean, you've got so many. The Empress. Oh my God, I just noticed we had both divine masculine, divine feminine energies here. So this could be your inner masculine, feminine energy, knowing when to act, knowing when to hold off, knowing when to give, knowing when to receive. This could be an inner balancing of your own masculine and feminine energies. And for those of you who resonate with Twin Flame Journey, this could be that. It just dawned on me. Go figure. So slow and steady, not Page of, or Knight of Pentacles slow. But there's a lot of traffic going by for living out in the sticks. This isn't that kind of slow. This is balance. Balance. Know when to move quickly and know when to catch your breath. Okay? I love you. Namaste. Don't forget, if you resonated with this reading, to subscribe, hit the like button. And if you're already subscribed, then please share with those that you think could use it. Okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye.